type of reaction. It's all grass-fed, pasture-raised. The cows, well, not these cows, but those cows. Who designed US 34 and US 63? Welcome to the life of an RVer. Takes me back to high school biology class, dissecting the frog. Though I didn't see bear claws and stuffed animals and tongues and...
Going across the Mississippi River.
Officially in the West. Welcome back. So the final day is upon us here in Indiana, and we are just kind of getting everything ready for us to be roadworthy again. It's been 2 months. Before we head out, I'm going to stop over. There is a local farm that sells all kinds of meat, so I'm going to go over there and check out, see what they got, get some help some support some local farmers, as well as fill in our freezer for our anticipated journey out west. I'm going to Dublin Farm here in Chesterfield, Indiana, so I'll show you a little bit about that. I don't think he'll have a problem with me filming. I stopped over there one day and talked to him, and he was pretty excited that we were full-time RVers. Michelle's hanging out with her parents one last day. They're going to come over tonight, and we're all going to hang out here at Sherry and Scotty's for a little bit, and then we're heading out tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. So I'm excited to be back on the road. After 2 months, we're back on the road.
Time to hit the road.
So thank you to everyone that we got to see here while we were visiting Indiana.
Yeah, definitely thank you. I was mouthing the word thank you.
No, you should like got some type of reaction. So a huge shout out to Sherry and Scotty for letting us crash their beautiful parking lot slash driveway for the last 2 months. And
great.
Mike and Sharon for letting us use your extra car while we were here to help save some miles on the truck and on the brand new tires. But it's time to head west, and we're gonna stop first about 5 minutes from here and get weighed, just see how we're doing with our purging of extra stuff that we've got. But Michelle, any final words as we say goodbye?
Oh, no. I got snacks. I got snacks for the day, because it's a long day. It's going to be a long travel day.
Yeah, it's about 5 hours to our harvest host in Illinois. And the cats, for the first time, will be sitting in the back seat alone without the police screen. So Michelle's going to be sitting in the front.
I'm starting the trip in the front.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. She may end up back there just sitting with them if they're being spoiled little brats. But
or if he gets annoyed with me up in the front seat.
Guarantee that's going to happen.
Feels really weird being up in the front seat. Very weird, especially knowing it's a travel day, because normally if I was in the front seat, I'd be running errands and the camper wouldn't be attached to the truck. But you can hear Mushy back there. He's a little unsure because he hasn't traveled for 2 months, so he's got to get used to it. So I may end up back in the back seat sooner than I thought.
So after 2 months of sitting stationary, it's like we're rookies again. So two minutes into the drive, we stopped and weighed the RV, which we have now draining all the water that is in the freshwater tank, because we're still not where we need to be with regard to our weight. So I'm trying to lose some weight on this trip. And then we stopped because, what was next? Oh, we stopped to let the water out after we weighed. And now we just got done stopping because Mushy was getting sick, and we wanted to make sure that our water pitcher that's inside the refrigerator was not overfilled and spilling water all inside the refrigerator.
And I'm in the back seat.
Yeah, and now she's back in the back seat. So, yeah, so this is a good start, and we're not even like 10 miles from where we stayed for the last 2 months, but we're back on the road. We have arrived at the Harvest Host / Boondockers Welcome. I can't remember which one it is, but it's all the same program. Day 2 of our head west. So we headed out of Illinois early this morning, and we are now in Iowa. Michelle, any thoughts on Iowa?
The road is awfully bumpy.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Who designed US 34 and US 63?
They're horrible.
I mean, it is, you know, porpoising the whole time, up and down.
Oh yeah.
And I understand we're hauling and we got weight distribution, you know, different than a regular car, but this interstate is horrible.
Yeah, it's not normal.
It's not as bad as the one in Louisiana on I-10, but it's close to it. And I think the part about this that's worse is that we are going to have to travel on it here for, I think, like close to 140 miles. So I hope it gets better.
I hope so.
But yeah, we are headed to Des Moines, Iowa, and we'll show you where we're staying for the next 3 days once we get there.
Are we stopping for gas?
Welcome to the life of an RVer. So we were getting really low. We only had like 40 miles to go on our tank, and the 2 gas stations that are even within like 70 miles, I can't get into with hauling the RV because they're too small. So I'm using the 5 gallons I had for the generator. I'm gonna go fill this back up and put 5 more gallons in, and then maybe fill it up again just to have an extra 5 gallons in the back of the truck.
Yeah, this is actually a good solution to when you're traveling, because we've gone by, there's actually 2 gas stations on this stretch of road, but neither one is really a great place to be able to pull in safely. So kudos to Kyle's brain.
I don't even know if we told you in the video that we arrived at Griff's RV Park, and we are here for 3 nights because it's 90-some degrees every day.
Yeah.
And it was $35 a night. We'll give you a quick tour. We'll do some videoing, you know, tomorrow or something out when we're taking a walk to show you what it looks like. But it's a nice park. We're in the older section. It's real cramped in this area, but the section in the back, I'll call it the newer section, they have huge spots.
It's gorgeous back there.
It's like an RV resort back there. So
yeah, we decided to do this, spend the money on this instead of spending the same amount of money on gas for the generator, which would in turn run the air conditioner. So
yeah.
Campground, boondocking, campground 1.
Yep. So, but I've told Michelle, don't get used to this.
I know, I could totally get used to this.
So we are heading over to see a friend that lives here in the Des Moines, Iowa area. We have not seen him since summer of last year. In where, Michelle?
We were in Colorado, Steamboat Springs. Was it Steamboat Springs?
Yeah, correct. Travel day.
Yep.
We are leaving where, Michelle?
We're leaving Iowa, the great state of Iowa.
Yeah, so we're gonna head into Omaha, Nebraska, just for a drive-through. We're not stopping in, you know, for the night or anything, and heading up to South Dakota. So we're staying at a Boondocker's Welcome, and you know, it's sad to leave here. Griff's RV Park. It's been great since it's been 90 degrees, and we've had air conditioning on all the time.
Yeah.
After about 6.5 hours on the road, we made it to the Boondocker's Welcome at Porter Sculpture Park, and we're just pulling in. What a cool Harvest Host location.
Awesome.
So we are going to take the tour of the Porter Sculpture Park, and we were just talking to the artist himself, Wayne, and he's made all of these things. He's been open since about 2000. He said, you know, back then the internet wasn't really very helpful or easy to use. Sorry, the wind's pretty, you're probably getting a lot of wind. I'll hide it down here. But he said since the internet has really taken hold, and the Harvest Host program sends him, he got 2 or 3 rigs here every night, he says. So that's fantastic. And he makes all of these things himself. So our travel day had a little excitement today. First of all, at some point, first of all, those roads in Iowa, oh my God. I know we complained about it in the last segment of the video, but they're just horrible. They just porpoise all the time. I mean, it just jostles your jaw the whole time. But at one point, I had an alert go off in the truck that said, air suspension needs immediate attention or something like this, and then it immediately went off. So I was able to pull over about 8 or 9 miles, I guess that's immediate, where we were, and I ran the scanner code and didn't find anything. Looked online. A lot of people said it happens when it's cold out. I have no idea. It never came back on. I don't know. I mean, it's got the air suspension, so it may be going bad. Hopefully not. But the the tire height and stuff didn't drop. So, and then besides the air suspension issue, we were driving through Sioux Falls here in South Dakota and got a rock kicked up and cracked, put a chip in the windshield. So now I'm trying to work on finding a place to repair that as we head west. The earliest appointment's like a week and a half, and I'd like to get it fixed as quickly as possible so that it doesn't expand, but I may not have a whole lot of options, or I may have to go and use somebody other than our insurance provider. I called one place and he said he'd do it for 50 bucks, but he doesn't deal with insurance, so I may end up doing that on Monday in Rapid City, but we'll see. But yeah, so other than that, it was about a 6-hour day on the road. We got about 6 hours tomorrow, but the good thing is we're gonna be meeting up with our friends over near Custer, South Dakota. So I'm pretty excited to see them. I haven't seen, or Michelle and I haven't seen them since like February in most cases, some of them even longer than that. And so we're officially back on the road. We're officially back west. This is our first night ever in the camper in South Dakota. So we're gonna be putting on our stickers for Illinois, Iowa, and South Dakota here shortly. So we're inside the bull's head, and
I told Cal to be careful of the bats.
yeah, she thought there were real bats in here. There's not. There's like metal ones, but you know, he spiced it up in here to look like, he said, Indiana Jones, and so there's different little things. There's bats on the wall there. There's like little snakes and little serpents up here, and then Michelle says, "Oh, look up." Okay, it's like the Thing. I think that's the Thing from the movie.
And the Wicked Witch.
Oh yeah, the Wicked Witch of the West has the ruby slippers there. This place is pretty cool. He did an amazing job. I can't even imagine how heavy these things are. He's quite a amazing artist. And it's cool to actually meet him. He just sits out here all season long and lets people come in and explore it. It's $10 per person, you know, but we knew that as far as a harvest host, because we typically, if it's a harvest host location, we'll typically buy or purchase something from the people letting us stay on their land. So 20 bucks for the night, can't beat that. The final day of our trek west for a while.
Yes.
We are leaving the Porter Sculpture Park, and 2 thumbs up. It was a very peaceful sleep. The cows were out running here in front of us. And mooing, the mom was yelling at the babies and they came running. So,
oh yeah, keeping them in line.
So it was nice and cool last night. We had the windows open, and that's a change since we've been in blazing heat there in Des Moines. So we got about, this is our longest drive day. Google says it's 5 hours and 20 minutes, but that's, the speed limit here is 80 miles an hour, and I go like 59 or 60. So it's gonna take us way longer than that, plus stop for gas and stuff, but.
Now, I'm starting in the front seat, so you'll just have to wait and see if I end up staying here the whole trip. This
is attempt number 2. It didn't go well on departure day, but we'll see. Marley's already back there picking on Mushi.
Head northwest on 257th Street toward 451st
they're all three
Avenue.
in their own spots, so.
Wish us luck. We got a status update for you. We are at what exit, Michelle?
We're at the Wall Drug exit.
But we're not going to Wall Drug.
No.
We actually went there in 2005. I'll maybe share a few photos from, we had come out to surprise my parents who were running a campground in South Dakota, and my mom and Michelle and I all headed over and did Wall Drug and a bunch of the other stuff as well. So we took some photos there, but Michelle is still in the front seat. Marley's been doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, he likes to step on the remote or the handle for the door, but he's been sleeping on Michelle's lap most of the time. So. And
right now he's at my feet, so he'll go between those 2 spots.
So we got about 2 hours left to our destination, and we've been on the road
a long time.
Yeah, like almost 5 hours now. So it's gonna probably be about a 7-hour drive day, but we're making it. This is our 4th stop for gas. We've been averaging, well, at one point we were averaging 5.7 miles a gallon, but now we're up to 6.4. We've had a serious headwind the entire way across 90. So, but yeah, we'll show you our campsite when we get there. scouted that they found 2 sites that will each will fit 2 of our rigs. So we won't all 4 to be together, but we'll be fairly close. And we're just here on North Pole Road. We'll be doing a campsite review sometime in the near future for release.